Hello, and this is another episode I'll Meet the Property Guy. And this time around, we'll be looking at why do people get discouraged after buying real estate? Why what's really happening? Was the problem? And if there's a problem, there's a reason behind it. It's important for you to know so that you can avoid those problems. And after you buying your own real estate, you don't get discouraged. That's the primary reason why we are doing this video. So in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this is Meet the Property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate for first time investors, avid investors. We talk about everything basically that you need to know, everything that you should know, and everything that you should equip yourself with about buying real estate, return on investment, and how to buy real estate smartly and rightly. So after watching this particular video, if this is your first time on our channel, I would also suggest you go to our different playlists. Our playlist on Ekpe, on Bejuleki, land documents, interview session, Q&A session. You are definitely going to learn a lot because we have so much topics that we have covered already. All right, so let's look at the reasons why people get discouraged after buying real estate. So before we talk about the reasons why people get discouraged, if you have not subscribed yet to our videos, regardless of the platform that you are watching us from, your smart TV, your iPad, your iPhone, your Android phone, we really want you to subscribe because it's very important you subscribe. That's one of the ways that you can support us. You must subscribe. Now, another very important update is we are also going to add into our template now, our YouTube template now, and we'll be sharing our portfolio with you, our Instagram portfolio with you. For a lot of you, our subscribers, our viewers that are interested in knowing what we got, what we have available, what we have for sale, what we have in our portfolio, and what you can tap into, what are the opportunities that you can really tap into right now, then our Instagram is fantastic for that. We have all our listings there, we have all the opportunities there, and because we manage portfolios, you can easily advise you that, oh, you've got this, you've got that, look at this location, you've got this, you've got that, look at this opportunity, you've got this, you've got that, look at for this purpose, and we can ensure that your portfolio is highly maximized. All right, so let's look at the reasons why people get discouraged after buying real estate. All right, so a high number of people buying real estate in Nigeria are not here, they're not based here, so which means that they're not investing with naira, they are investing with dollars converted to naira, pounds converted to naira, euros converted to naira, dirham converted to naira, or any other currency that converting to naira. So the first reason is the exchange rates, the naira exchange rate, particularly in the past 6 years. This has been a very big factor for a lot of people to get discouraged from buying real estate. Just last night, a client still came to my DM, and she was really discouraged based on what the exchange rate had been for the properties that she has bought since 2020 down till date. And I would say the same thing I've been saying for the past maybe 9 months or 1 year now. If you are buying real estate, do it long term. If you are buying real estate, do it long term. If you are buying real estate, do it long term. Particularly if you are not earning in naira, just have to do it long term. Long term, 10 years. Yes, do it 10 years. All right, so that's just it. Because even 10 years above, basically, because that's the only way the value of the property can cash up, mash up, and keep up with whatever the exchange rate is. And this is not even only about Lagos. If you are buying a property in Abeokuta, you are buying a property in Ogun State, you are buying a property in Enugu, in Imo, in Asaba, in Port Harcourt, you are buying a property in Abuja, you are buying a property in Ibadan, still give it 10 years or 15 years. And that's why buying land is fantastic, particularly for you guys abroad, because the cost of maintenance is zero, and basically the only thing you just have to do is just to fence it, and once in a while be clearing it. So it's not really going to be taking a lot from you in terms of extra cost like that. So you can just leave it. Let it be compounding your maybe $1,000 or $2,000 or £5,000 that you bought there. Just let it be there. 10 years, 15 years, come back. It's going to cash up. That's just it. You just have to be long term. No two ways about it. Around last year or last 2 years, an investor came to me like, oh, I want to buy property. I don't want to stay long in the Nigerian market. I just want to be like 6 months, exchange blah blah blah. I was like, I'm not selling. I'm not seeing. I don't have any property. I don't have anything. You know, because the moment you have this plan of, oh, I just want to come in and get out, that's when you are likely going to get trapped. So I just don't bother myself at all. So the exchange rate is one very big factor that get people discouraged, and no two ways about it. You just have to go long term, and advisably, you just have to buy land because the cost of maintenance is low. All right. So the second reason why people get discouraged is slow development. Either it's the estate, it's the community, it's the town, it's the village, it's the city that you bought the property from, and you're like, oh god damn it, I bought that property for 3 years, for 4 years, they have not done the road, they have not done electricity, blah blah blah, this one is not done, that one is not done, and then people get discouraged. Yeah. So this is also like a very big factor, particularly for people that are buying from real estate companies. They have these complaints a lot, and this is also the reason why a lot of people get discouraged. Now there are some workaround around this. Now, number one is you can decide not to buy developing estates and buy developed estates. There are projects that all infrastructures have been done. You can be buying those ones. Beachwood Estate, Genesis Code 2, Genesis Code 3. You know, everything is already in place. So you see it, you see that, oh, they have done the road, they have done the interlocking, they have done the drainage, they have done this, and you buy it. Now, the cost of these properties definitely will be higher, but at least you know that what you want is already there and you get it. Now, the second option, which is what I'm really going to suggest, is just simply diversify. Don't buy all your properties in Songo. Don't buy all your properties in Shagamu. Don't buy all your properties in Ekpe. Don't buy all your properties in Abuja. Spread your investment across multiple cities, across multiple towns, across multiple estates, and across multiple communities. Don't go to Ekpe and buy 12 estates or 12 plots or 15 plots in one estate. Spread that 15 plots across 5 estates, 3 plots each. If this company is not serious, this one will be serious. If this company head no correct, this one's head will be correct. So you spread it. You get. So by diversifying your portfolio, this slow development will not affect all your properties, but it will only affect some. So you know that, oh, this one's it's like this decision that for me to buy in this place is not good. But then you now look at it that, oh, this one seems like my decision to buy in this place is good. See, they have done the road. See, they have done the drainage. See, the location have changed. So this place is now booming like this. You get. So that's a fantastic opportunity for you. So slow development is a very big thing that is going to discourage you. But as long as you don't buy all your investment from one company, all your investment in one city, all your investment in one town, you can definitely get yourself immune to slow development. All right, so the third factor, the third thing that get people discouraged is liquidation. And liquidation is that part where you want to sell. When you want to sell your property, maybe you buy a house, you buy a land, and then for whatever reason, either it's emergency or the development is slow or is the exchange rates, you want to sell and you want to exit. You want to exit in that investment. This is also another reason why a lot of people find real estate very discouraging. And I've always tried to educate our investors on this, that every location have their maturity. Every location has their maturity. Every location. So if the location is not yet matured, liquidation will be very difficult. It will be tougher. It will be tougher for you to liquidate. If I have a property in Badori right now, it will be quite easier for me to get a buyer than maybe I have that property in Fuluishe or Akodoishe, or Orimerumo. It's different. So the maturity of that location will determine how fast or how easy or how difficult it is for you to liquidate. And for a lot of our investors that have tried to liquidate, they have find it very, very difficult. And the major reason is because that location really has not matured yet. But that's also a market gap, and that's also a market gap. And one of the things that we are working towards right now is to work on platforms, work on solutions, prop tech solutions that can make it easier for investors to liquidate their assets regardless of the maturity of the location. That the place has matured or not. We want investors to be able to liquidate their assets, and we want to use prop tech solutions for that. But for now, a lot of our investors are finding it very, very difficult to liquidate their assets, and that's also one of the reasons why they get discouraged by buying real estate. And another thing that you can do just to minimize this is to invest in cash flow properties. Don't do on your investment land. So try to also invest in cash flow, so that for whatever reason you have maybe an emergency, a health emergency, whatever expenses that have come up, you can always go to your cash flow investment, collect your rent, collect your shortlist, or collect your return, and use that to pay off any emergency that you have, instead of facing the different difficulties in you trying to liquidate that asset. So liquidation is also another reason why a lot of our investors get discouraged. Now, the fourth reason why a lot of our investors get discouraged after buying real estate is what we call over expectation. And I did a video specifically for this. Is a lot of people have over expectations. You buy a property for 950K, and they are telling you that they are going to put solar panel, they are going to put central generator, 24/7 electricity, they are going to do what do they call it, central treated water on a property of 900K. How is it possible? It's not possible. And the development levy, they are collecting maybe 300,000 development levy. How is it possible? They can't do it. So you have to keep your expectations very, very realistic. You are buying an off-plan property, the property is going to 8 floors or 9 floors, and they are telling you that, oh, don't worry, by November this project will be ready, and they are going to 8 floors. 8 floors. And I tell you, in November the project will be ready. Is not possible. It's not possible. So you have to work with realistic expectations. I agree that we realtors are culpable. We are culpable of that. I understand we realtors will say everything we want to say just for us to make a sale. But it's also very, very important that you also understand the market, and you have a reviewed expectation different from whatever your realtor or your agents are telling you. So you keep your expectations realistic. Expectations on delivery, expectations on what is going to be there, expectations on when it's going to be there. Like the Lekki airport is there now, some people are already expecting that airport to be there next year. So you have to just keep your expectations realistic, because we have people that are investing around maybe Fairmounts or around Imen Phase 3 or around the Tunu, and they want to do like maybe 2 years investment or 3 years investment because of the airports, So you have to keep your expectations realistic, because there are some things that you can control, there are some things that you can't control. So you rather plan with things that you can control. So over expectation is also another reason why a lot of people get discouraged after buying real estate. And one thing that we have been doing fantastically in our channel for the past 4 years is we have been trying to educate people about what is real, what is not real, what is a fact, what is not a fact, what is possible and what is not really possible, so that when they are really making these investment decisions, they don't go into the trap of over expectation. So lastly, the reason why a lot of people get discouraged about after buying real estate is actually bad tenants. When you have a property and then maybe it's 6 blocks of flat, 2 blocks of flat, 3 blocks of flat, and then you rent it out, and people messed up your apartment, messed up your house, and you likely have to spend almost like maybe half of what you collected as rent just to maintain or to renovate that house. So bad tenant is also one of the reasons why a lot of people get discouraged, and some people just exit the entire real estate market and just want to sell that property and just move on because they have just been having bad tenant. This is actually very, very real. a very, very real concern, because we also have properties that we manage, and have first-hand seen it, have first-hand experienced it, how people can really, really mess up your house and mess up your property. So bad tenant is also another reason why a lot of people get discouraged. So one of the ways that you can work around this is, with bad tenants, is you can do profiling. And then you can also have a high caution fee. So when people know that, oh, I paid 400,000 or I paid 500,000 as caution fee, so they know that if they messed up your house, they're not going to collect, it's non-refundable, they're not going to collect the caution fee. Even some places in Ikoyi, for example, collect around like 1 million for caution fee, because they know that if you pay as much as that, you really just want to mess up the house. So you can also use that caution fee just to get people to be serious and not use your house or your property anyhow. So another thing you can do is also to have property managers. Have people stand by property managers, maybe they have a commission or they have a cut or whatever from the rents that they collect there. But you tell them, I want very good tenants, I want these properties to be well used. And if the property managers are people grounded in that area, they can monitor your apartment, monitor how it's being used, and also ensure that the occupants in that property are not just using it anyhow, because they know that if they use it anyhow, it's also going to affect their own costs too. So bad tenant is also very, very, is a very, very legit concern. So if you have any other thing that you also want to add about maybe a property that you buy or real estate that you buy, and the reason why you are discouraged is not any of the things that I have listed here, I'll be interested to also listen to that and hear that. So you can also reach us and drop a comment. Let's hear your view, let's hear your opinion, or if you have any other solution apart from the different solutions that I've mentioned about any of these reasons why people get discouraged after buying real estate. I'll also be open to hearing and sharing your perspectives with us. So like I said before, we'll be sharing our portfolio with you guys now, and we'll be showing like all our listings, all our opportunities, all our different properties that we have in the market right now that you can tap into. Yeah, is it for land banking, is it for cash flow, is for buy and flip, or whatever opportunity that is there, long lease. You can always drop by on our Instagram, just see what is available, reach us directly on WhatsApp, and we can discuss about the opportunities there, if it fits you or if it doesn't fit you, and we will rather suggest something else for you. So, and once again, if you have not subscribed yet to our videos, also this is also another opportunity for you to subscribe. We really we want you to subscribe, and I would love to have you as one of our subscriber lists. You can also share our videos, and if you like what we do here, you like the efforts, you like our research, you like everything that we put into our videos here, don't forget to also give us a thumb like. I will also appreciate that. So I still remain your number one property on the planet, your property advisor, property consultant, Rabi Mustafa. Thanks once again for watching our video. I see you next time.